भारत माता शिव शक्ति अवतार सच्ची गीता मुरली 9th March 2026 morning class 20th October 1968 Om Namah Shivaya. Knowledgeable children. Yes, Baba. On the path of devotion, people tolerate so much hardship and go on pilgrimages. Some even die on the way. Your pilgrimage is so easy. You can stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance while eating, drinking, and cooking food. The Father has said, children, if you remember me, the Father, all your sins will be cut away. This is the fire of yoga. Om Namah Shivaya. Although you see Dada with these physical eyes, remember Shiv Baba with your intellect, along with the meaning. The meaning of Manmanabhav and Madhyajivbhav is also this: to remember Shiv Baba and to remember the kingdom of unlimited happiness. There is no other difficulty. You also have to become free from disease, and you also have to become double crowned masters of the world. You must definitely remember this in your intellect. The pilgrimage of remembrance. What were you doing for these 15 minutes? You were remembering in order to become ever healthy and satopradhan. Because when you were satopradhan in your kingdom, you were free from disease. You had a pure golden body. You have to become free from disease for 21 births. It is so easy. There is no question of taking any medicine, etc. The Father is the imperishable surgeon as well as the physician. He tells you such an easy method. He simply says, by considering yourself to be a soul and remembering the Father, you have to become ever healthy and ever wealthy. For where? For the new world. It is only at this confluence age that you claim the immortal status. There is no disease or illness, etc. there. It is the Sato Pradhan world. Is it not? Everyone is free from disease. The Father makes you children 100% healthy. So you should remember such a Father with so much happiness and a cheerful face. The Father guarantees, sweet, sweet children, whatever sins you have, because of which you have been experiencing sorrow, all those sins will be incinerated in this fire of yoga. You became free from disease 5,000 years ago, too. You have become this countless times. The Father has reminded you. Truly, we souls follow Srimad every 5,000 years and become ever healthy. That too, birth after birth. That is, for 21 births. Those who make effort and claim a status now will continue to claim it cycle after cycle. If you have yoga very well, you will be saved from punishments. Otherwise, you will have to experience punishment cycle after cycle. The Father gives the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life in a second. A child emerges from the mother's womb and becomes an heir to the inheritance. There, there are boys and girls. Here, all of you become children. You recognize the Father and claim the inheritance of heaven. Then it is about making effort to claim a high status. The more you stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance, the higher the status you will claim. There is no other difficulty. There are no books, etc., to study. This is called knowledge and science. In fact, this is the true Gnan Vignan Bhavan. That Gnan Vignan Bhavan of the government is just in name. Their lectures are given in many languages. You go to that land of immortality where there is one language and one kingdom. These Lakshmi and Narayan had one kingdom. There was no other land. Bharat is called the land of truth. This Bharat alone is the imperishable land. It is never destroyed. It is shown in the scriptures that complete annihilation takes place. But annihilation does not take place. This would be called a minor destruction. Only the one land of Bharat remains. All other lands are destroyed. The one land of Bharat is never destroyed. However, yes, it becomes the Tamo Pradhan land of falsehood. By what does it become the land of falsehood, and by what does it become the land of truth? This is also in your intellects now. For half a cycle through devotion, it becomes the land of falsehood. The Father says, you cannot attain me at all through the Vedas, scriptures, sacrificial fires, pennies, donations, clarity, etc. Through these, you have only been experiencing degradation. You understand that you have become Tamo Pradhan. You had to become that. The world also has to change from Sato Pradhan to Sato, Rajo, and Tamo Pradhan. You have to come down. This is a play. Now you have to become Sato Pradhan again. How can you become that? For that, this is the most elevated confluence age. When you become the most elevated men, women will also become that. Will they not? You become the most elevated men and the most elevated women. The more effort you make, the higher the status you will claim. You also have to become pure. The Father has explained when you were pure, you were the masters of the world. You were double crowned. You also had a crown of light. This is also shown just to explain to you. Otherwise, no such light is visible there. Everyone remains pure there. That is why the crown of purity light is shown. Otherwise, no such light shines from outside. Then, when you fall into the path of sin, this symbol does not remain. Although they give it to sannyasis, etc., they give an artificial one. Deities are the most elevated and pure. They exist only in heaven. That is called the golden age. No, it is the iron age. When the soul becomes iron aged, the jewelry also becomes iron aged. They even sing, I am without virtue, I have no virtues. Only the Father is called merciful. Only He is called blissful, knowledgeful, and purityful. He is perfect in all aspects. He is called supreme. No other soul would be called supreme except the one Father. Only the one Father always resides there. All the rest are bodily beings. They adopt a body and come to play their parts. Whatever body each soul receives, a name is definitely given to it. In every birth, the name, form, land, time, and features change. Years passed, months passed, hours passed from the golden age. Passing through, you have now fallen to the end of the iron age. Now, you children have remembered how we came down from being Sato Pradhan and became Tamo Pradhan and impure. The 84 births are complete. Now you have to go to the first number again. The history and geography of the world are set to repeat. That golden aged history and geography are set to repeat. The iron age is already going on, then the history and geography of the golden age have to repeat. It is for this that you are making effort now. You know that we are once again claiming the inheritance of unlimited happiness from our unlimited Father. This cycle of 84 births should remain in your intellect. We have claimed this golden aged kingdom from the Father many times. They show the wonders of the world. Do they not? The Taj Mahal, etc., are the seven wonders of Maya. Maya has seven wonders. The Father's wonder is only one, which is called heaven, paradise. What is there in the wonders here? There is no question of happiness. They have sat and built these. For example, they speak of the Great Wall of China. It was built with great effort. Human beings do not know the true wonder of the world is this Dilwala temple of Abu, in which Adi Dev, Adi Devi, and the children are sitting. Above is heaven. Otherwise, where would they build it? Above is the kingdom, and below they are doing tapasya. Now you are Raj Rishis. Those are Hatha Yoga Rishis. A Rishi is one who is pure. Purity is definitely needed, is it not? then you will remain pure for half a cycle. It is not that you will take birth through poison and then become pure, like the sannyasis do. No, Shri Krishna is called a great soul, but he is an ever great soul. These sannyasis take birth through vice and then become great souls. Human beings do not know these things. There are very good, well known sannyasis. In Bombay, there was a sannyasi who kept a pet lion. He even took the lion to Shimla, but he was highly adulterated. Then he married and even had children, etc. In the beginning, very eminent people used to go to him. Such sannyasis get hundreds of thousands of followers. Their name becomes famous. You are not blind faith followers of anyone. The name follower does not even suit them. On one side is that sannyasi, and the other side is that householder donkey. Our followers should follow completely. You are true followers. You also become pure. You have to follow Shiv Baba. There is the marriage procession of Shiva. Is there not? How large is Shiv Baba's marriage procession? It is of tens of millions. You cannot say it is Shankar's marriage procession. It is Shiva's marriage procession. In fact, Shankar does not exist. On the path of devotion, they make numerous pictures. Now, can there be a Ganesh with a trunk? Even the intellects of great ministers, etc., do not work. Where did a deity with a trunk come from? Are there any such human beings? They worship Hanuman the monkey so much. Previously, you two did not have this understanding. Now, how much understanding the Father has given you? What does the Father make you from what you were? Previously, whatever the gurus etc. used to say, you would say, true, true. Now you will not accept it. You understand that this cannot be possible. What all do they keep doing on the path of devotion? They waste so much time. When a physical father gives wealth to his children, some turn out to be unworthy children and quickly squander the wealth. Those are unlimited, unworthy limited, unworthy children. Now the unlimited Father says to your children, sweet, sweet children, 5,000 years ago from today, I gave you the sovereignty of the world. There were so many diamonds and jewels, etc. It is also in your scriptures that deities emerged from the ocean and gave plates full of jewels. Now you are filling your apparents, are you not? These are the jewels of knowledge with which you have to fill your apron. If you do not remember the Father, all the knowledge drains away. It is not imbibed. You were so wealthy in the golden age. You were the masters of the world. There was immense wealth, diamonds, and jewels. On the path of devotion itself, the Somnath temple was decorated so much. So, how much immense wealth there must be in the golden age. The father asked, where did you lose all that immense wealth? You wasted it all on the path of devotion. You built temples, gave donations, performed charity, and it was looted and taken away. Stumbling on the path of devotion and losing your wealth, you have now become completely empty. Then the Father comes and makes you solvent. Bharat was 100% solvent. Then it became 100% insolvent. They are begging. You have also shown this in the picture. There is nothing to be afraid of in this. Bharat is truly a beggar. You children have remembered that we were the masters of the world, very wealthy. What has Bharat become now? Without wealth, there is no happiness. The unlimited Father, the ocean of knowledge, gives you children the treasure of imperishable jewels of knowledge. So, while sitting here, remember the Father and also remember the kingdom. You were so wealthy. Everything was absolutely new. There were mines of diamonds and jewels. Because the elements were Sato Pradhan there, they remained in order. Nature becomes a servant. There can never be unseasonal heat or unseasonal rain, etc. There is no unseasonal activity like the upheaval of rivers, etc. There is not the slightest trace of sorrow. There will be no need for incense sticks, etc. there. There are natural fragrances there. There is nothing with a bad odor. They do not burn wood, etc. there, which could which would create smoke. The name itself is heaven, paradise. Now you are studying just as they sit on the ground and teach Alf Bay. Look how the Father also sits and teaches. It is God speaks, is it not? But human beings do not know who God is. They have put God into pebbles and stones, and then they call Krishna God. He is the prince of the new world. There is so much difference. It is only at this confluence age that the difference is known. In the life story of the Father, they have inserted the name of the one who takes the full 84 births. So there has been so much outcry. Then there will be cries of victory. After the outcry, there are cries of victory. Display of unrighteous bloodshed is predestined. You will not even be able to watch it. Those with a weak stage will die of fear. The battle of the Yavanas Muslim is very fierce. Rivers of blood ought to flow, not outside. There they will drop bombs. You have a breath. You take a breath and you die. Here there is unrighteous, bloody death. The battle between the Kauravas and the Yavanas takes place here. Bombs will not come here. Here Bharat has to suffer a lot of sorrow. Then you will go into immense happiness. After extreme sorrow, you will receive extreme happiness. This eternal play is predestined. The Father sits and explains this in detail. However, in a nutshell, he says, "Sweet, sweet children, you know that the Father has come to tell us the story of immortality. You do not listen to it in the subtle region or the incorporeal world. The Father definitely needs a mouth to speak. Does he not? This is called the nectar of knowledge. Nectar is not water, it is knowledge. But to explain, it is said, why leave nectar and eat poison? Human beings then consider water to be nectar and go to various mountains. In the temples on the mountains, they have made the mouth of a cow. Water constantly flows from the mountains. Water also collects in a well, does it not? So, all of that is the path of devotion. They tolerate so much hardship and go on pilgrimages. Some even die on the way. Your pilgrimage is so easy. You can stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance while eating, drinking, and cooking food. The Father has said, children, if you remember me, the Father, all your sins will be cut away. This is the fire of yoga. That is the fire of lust. Now everyone has sat on the fire of lust and burnt to death. They have become ugly. Everyone is in their graves. Then I come, awaken everyone, and take them back. I give the direction. Consider yourself to be a soul. The soul is imperishable. It has received a part. This is called the eternal imperishable drama. All the millions of souls are imperishable actors. They continue to come from up above. Then the Father comes and takes everyone back. This part continues to repeat. It never wears out. Even such a tiny soul never wears out. It cannot even be seen with these eyes. Just as stars appear so small, they are big, are they not? They even go to the moon. All of this is the false pride of science. They think there is a world in each star. Everyone learns from science itself. There is also a lot of benefit from science. This electricity, etc., will all be useful there. There will be nothing that emits a bad smell. Even the cows remain very far away. Their dung will also be like gold, not black and dirty. There are no forests. There are only gardens, so you children should have a lot of happiness. Supersensuous joy is remembered of the end. In a school too, the results are announced at the end. Seeing the results, they are then transferred. Here too, seeing the results and having visions, you will be transferred. All those good ones who are defeated and fall will have visions. Acha to the sweet, sweet spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the spiritual Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Lots of love and remembrance to my beloved Bab Dada and Mat Pita. Namaste Baba, Om Namah Shivaya. Blessing. May you be a special soul. Whatever action I perform, others will see me and do the same. To pay such attention to each every action is the duty of special souls. Every action should be such that everyone sees it and says once more. Even limited heroes pay so much attention to themselves. You are unlimited heroes and heroines. So, do you move along paying this much attention? Om Namah Shivaya.